quick. And then after that, we will guess which language is it. Of course, it is. Of course, we have to identify, which will be kind of easy, I guess, for us. And then also,
Which ones are native or what?
what do you guess where I'm from?
Ah,
Like guessing the native language.
all right. Hey, can I record this for my YouTube channel?
Yeah, you can do that. Of
Okay.
course, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, it's already recording, but not that I have. Well, I've got about 20 people on my YouTube channel, so yeah. But sir, whenever you're ready, I think it's kind of obvious
I'm
where I'm from
ready. I'm
anyway.
ready. I'm ready. Yeah.
But
Okay. So should I start?
so I'm sorry. So you're just gonna say you're gonna talk in a language, and I'm gonna say what language it is, and then at the end I figure out which or I sort of respond to that language, or then at the end we say
Yeah, we can have a
which one.
talk, and then in the end, if after I have spoken all the languages I know, and you did as well, then I have a guess what is your native language, and you can have the same guess, right?
Okay.
Okay. Basically, I would say
All
with your
bets are
native
off,
language.
or something like that. Yeah. Here we go.
Okay. Right now, I'm your English native speaker, but I'm not sure. But I would say you're English native. But we will see. Maybe you speak another language better.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hope.
Ahora en español, cuando te hablo en español, me entiendes, ¿no? Yo
Sí,
supongo que
señor.
hablas también
Sí,
español.
señor. Sí,
Muy
señor.
bien, un poquito. ¿Cuál es tu
Sí,
nivel?
sí, normalmente no hay problema. Que sí, a veces que hay, sí, que hay tantas variedades de español, pero normalmente sí no hay problema. No
Okay, you
creo que
speak it
eres
very well.
hispanohablante, pero es
Está
posible.
bien.
Nariz.
Tú tampoco eres hispanohablante. ¿Tú dices que yo soy hispanohablante?
No, que no eres.
No, no soy, es verdad. Ok, tú tampoco. Ok. Parli italiano? Quando ti parlo
Sí,
in questa lingua? Ah,
certo,
capisci pure italiano.
certo, certo. È
E
normale,
perché?
tutti parlano,
Dove l'hai
parlano
studiato?
italiano. Eh,
Come
eh,
mai che lo parli? Dove l'hai studiato? Perché lo
L'ho
parli?
imparato soprattutto da solo, ma anche sono andato una volta a Siena con 5 giorni, altra volta a Roma per 5 giorni per imparare. Ma altre volte sono andate come 2 o 3 volte per qualcuno di sopra per riposare,
Mhm.
no?
Ok,
Ma
ok.
neanche,
Benissimo.
neanche
Quindi
sono italiano.
italiano non sei.
Yeah, also not Italian.
I'm not Italian, you
Well,
say?
I'm not Italian,
Ok,
obviously.
mi?
Ma
Pensi che sono
tu non
italiano?
credo che no, ma fai vedere, parli un po' di più.
Parlo un po' di più, quindi che ti posso dire? Io comunque posso dirti che lavoro in italiano, quindi non ti posso dire che se la mia lingua madre, però lavoro comunque in italiano, forse anche sono italiano, potrebbe essere, no?
Cioè, potrebbe
Quindi
essere.
tipo l'ho praticato per tantissimi anni,
Mhm.
perché nel paese dove vivo si parla l'italiano, potrebbe essere Italia. Quindi, diciamo nel
Sei
paese dove
svizzero?
io ho vissuto in paese dove si parla l'italiano comunque. Ho passato, ma potrebbe essere il mio paese, quindi Italia, un altro paese, oppure potrebbe essere che sono stato turista.
Sì.
Ok. Yeah, so we let it open. So I don't know, but I have a feeling that the next language, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I have a feeling the next language I will speak could be your native language. I'm not sure, like we will try it. I have this feeling. It could be English, but it could be also this one. Pratar du svenska?
Ja, jag pratar också svenska, nej, jag är inte svensk.
Du är inte svensk?
Nej, jag är inte svensk. Jag härkommer 50% svensk från mormors farmor och morfars
Mhm.
morfar kommer out of Sverige I guess like 120 years ago or
Okay,
something. I don't know, but a long time ago.
okay. Okay. 20 år sedan. För 20 år sedan kom den från Sverige till din land var du bor just nu? Jag tror.
Yeah,
Ja.
no, they, yeah, they. They came through Ellis
Mm.
Island. Yes. No, I'm really. Yeah. I'm not much of a mystery here, but yeah. Um.
Okay.
Yeah. So that
Oké, oké.
sounded.
Okej, okej då. Det är inte, det går bra. Jag kan förstå vad du säger, men du är inte svensk. Jag har sagt det. Okej. Tror du att jag är svensk?
Nej, men det. Ja, men jag vet inte. Men du har, jag
Like, I don't
jag
look
tänkte
Swedish, of course.
det kanske du, jag tänkte också det kanske du är italiensk. So I don't know.
Okay. So we go for next language. We'll let it open. Then after we can discuss. Sprichst du Deutsch?
Ja,
Ah, okay. Wo hast du das gelernt?
in Berlin.
Ah, hast du in Berlin gelebt oder?
Ja, was für nur 7 Wochen, einen Sommer. Das ist ziemlich
Ja, du bist
ja,
kein
ja.
Deutscher. Du bist auf keinen Fall Deutscher.
Nee.
Ja, du bist kein Deutscher. Okay. Gut, gut. Gut zu wissen. Spreek je Nederlands?
No, besides like lekker dag and that type of stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, otherwise, I'm trying to learn, but it's I had a teacher for a bit, but um,
Okay.
I watched a lot of stuff in. Do you watch stuff in Dutch? There's a lot of TV shows now,
I mean,
more
maybe I am
series.
Dutch.
No.
Maybe I am Dutch. So. Dat kan dat ik Nederlander ben. So, ik weet niet, kan het begrijpen als ik met je in Nederlands spreek, kan ik begrijpen wat ik zeg.
Yeah,
You can understand me.
I don't think you're Dutch, but
You're right, I'm not Dutch. Okay, we can rule
but
it
it
off.
is very fluent. But yeah, it sounds more
It's not actually that fluent. Like, it's on a
Yeah, but
basic level.
as far
Fluent.
as far as the pronunciation, you have. I mean, you mastered like some of the difficult things of pronunciation that are so hard for people. I
Yes,
think
yes.
that's what I meant. Yeah, but
It's true. Ты говоришь по-русски тоже.
yeah, all I know how to say is Mina zovut Theodore. So I know say or cook the law. But
Okay,
it
okay.
is getting easier to hear it and understand what I hear and stuff. I'm like, wow, but I need to go back to it. I guess now I don't want to because
Mhm.
of
Okay.
necessarily because of the current. But you're not Russian either.
No, I'm not Russian. No.
Yeah,
Quand je te parle français, tu comprends ce que je dis?
oui,
Ah, ok. Alors, tu parles couramment français, je suppose?
oui. Enfin, je suis prof de français au lycée, alors
Oh, tu es prof de français au lycée,
ouais,
même. D'accord, ok.
forcément, faut que je le parle. Oui, c'est un peu mon travail, quoi.
Je dirais aussi que tu as dit que tu es un professeur de français, tu n'es pas francophone. Alors, tu es francophone dans le sens que tu l'as appris dans ta vie, mais je ne crois pas que serait ta langue maternelle quand même. Je ne crois pas ça.
Tu crois pas que quoi
Que c'est ta langue maternelle. Je
Non,
ne crois
non,
pas que le
non,
français
c'est pas
serait...
de tout. Je suis pas francophone du tout. Enfin, je sais pas le français couramment, mais c'est ça, je l'ai pris. Non.
Est-ce que tu penses que moi je suis francophone?
Est-ce que je pense que tu es francophone?
Mhm.
Non. C'est possible, mais je ne
Ok.
pense pas.
Wow.
Enfin,
Ok.
tout est possible, mais je crois pas.
Ok. Ok. Pourquoi ça? Tu penses que j'ai un accent ou pourquoi est-ce que tu dirais
Ah,
que
ben, je sais
je suis
pas.
pas francophone?
Enfin, je trouve. Bah, mais ça ne veut rien dire parce que oui, on peut. C'est-à-dire, surtout si on est dans une famille où si on est dans une comme un toit multiculturel, c'est possible de être né dans un pays étranger, d'être né dans un pays que
Mhm.
c'est ton pays de naissance, mais que tu as un accent à cause de tes parents, à cause de pouvoir parler les autres langues. Comme ça, oui, je crois que c'est possible, mais je sais pas, c'est difficile de savoir aussi parce que les gens peuvent aussi faire semblant, mais il me paraît que c'est un peu plus difficile pour toi de t'exprimer en français que dans les autres langues que tu as déjà parlé, comme l'italien, par exemple.
Ok. Ok. Tu as tout à fait raison, je ne suis pas francophone, c'est vrai. Mais je parle français très souvent.
Mm-hmm.
Je parle très souvent, mais ça parle pas ma langue maternelle. Ouais. Alors, autre langue, Türkçe biliyor musun sen?
Yeah, when you have to
Türkçe,
speak a
Türkçe.
little bit more for me to have a chance at figuring out maybe.
Sorry?
Yeah, I didn't even recognize what language you were speaking. So
Okay, okay, I speak more, I speak more. İstersen ben de fazla Türkçe konuşabiliyorum. Sen ama Türkçe konuşmuyorsun, hiç konuşmuyorsun, değil mi? Çünkü dedin ki sen hiç bir şey anlıyor musun o zaman? Anlıyorsun.
yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Turkish.
Ah, yeah.
Evet.
Turkish always confuses me because it sounds to me like other. I hear someone speaking Turkish from like where I can't quite hear it, and I think I'm hearing another language. And yeah, I need to work on Turkish. I have a friend at school who's learning Turkish just because she got hooked on the Turkish soap opera, and it seems like it's pretty common at the moment. A lot of people, just like people, people a lot of times learn language, just like people start learning Korean because of K-pop. It's interesting to me that things like that happen. But yeah, so you're Turkish?
Okay. It's Turkish, yeah. So
You're not
I
Turkish
think
though.
this.
You're not Turkish.
Okay, you're wrong, but Turkish is not my native language. It's not, in a sense
Are
that
you Kurdish? You Kurdish? Is that or what?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like one part of my family is Kurdish actually, but
Uh,
in this part we speak Turkish. Like
okay.
I, it's not my native language in the sense that I've always spoken it with my family, but it's one of the languages my family speaks.
Right. I just feel like Kurds always speak a lot. Well, all the ones I've met on Clubhouse at least speak a lot of languages. So I'm just always really impressed.
Yeah, we have to.
I guess,
Okay,
yeah.
so the last language, which is also connected to that and somehow like أنا أتكلم عربي أيضا. تعدد عربي أنت.
Yeah, I can't speak
هل
Arabic.
أنت تتكلم
But
عربي؟
yeah, I assume that's Arabic. Is it
Okay.
Arabic?
Okay, I speak a little bit, so you can judge if you think I'm like an Arabic native speaker also. أنا أتكلم فقط الفصحى من الأسف أنا أتكلم أخرى اللغات أيضا. أنا أحب العربي. أنا أريد أيضا أتكلم ودرست اللغات المصري مثلا. مع الأسف يعني الآن أنا لا أتكلم مصري والجزيري واللغات من الجزيرة.
Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, I don't speak Arabic. I
Yeah, yeah,
my
yeah.
my Arabic's really. I mean, I've tried to start learning several times, so certain things are familiar still. But yeah, it's but yeah. So I give up.
What
Do
do
you
you
have
think is my
another one to
native
throw?
language?
Do you have an? So it was one. Well, you already told me which one it was, right? So it was Kurdish. It was your native language.
Yeah, but I don't speak Kurdish, by the way. I don't
Oh,
speak
you
it
don't
like
speak it.
we just speak.
Okay,
I
so
don't speak
so
it
so you
because
still
like
haven't told me what your native language is. Then is what you're saying.
I mean like this is just the native. This is I spoke my native language, yes, but Turkish is just the additional one. Like, but my real native language, my mother's language, basically, is
Uh-huh.
not Turkish.
But it's one of the ones you spoke already.
Yes, yes, yes.
And
So that's all. Like you can go for guess.
yeah, no, I have no idea. Maybe the Arabic,
So
but I don't know.
okay, okay. So I tell you where you from. You want me to tell you?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure. The thing is, I'm a little bit confused because basically I would say you're from the United States, but the problem is that you speak French so well that I thought like maybe you could be Canadian.
Yeah.
So I'm between United States and Canada, but I will
Well,
go for the
I
United
want to
States.
be Canadian. I want to be Canadian, but no. I did buy a little
Okay.
vacation home in Canada, so I hope to soon be Canadian, but no, so far no.
You're not. Okay. So you're from the US.
Yep, yep.
But you're incredible, man. You speak so many languages in a
Well,
country
yeah.
where most people just speak one. It's incredible, man.
Yeah,
Really.
no,
Thumbs
well,
up for
most people, but there's lot. I mean, yeah, but we got lots of. I that's when we do that. It's kind of like when we. It seems like in the United States we kind of say, yeah, lots of people speak other languages in our country, but they're the people who are, it's because they're children of immigrants or something, and that's normal For those people,
Yeah.
it's normal, and we do appreciate their bilingualism, kind of as a way, like, hey, you have access to two communities and so on. But
Yeah.
besides, it's like that helping you get a job for, like, like being a manager at a construction site, or running some other type of business that involves, or working with a cooking staff in a lot of restaurants or so on. We just don't really
Mhm.
value the languages. But and we think it's like automatic when you see someone from another country that speaks a bunch of languages, because we think that's just normal, which is kind of like, dude,
So,
it's just as hard for us as it is for them. It's just they're working harder at it. So, but yeah, but there's I mean, it's such a big country that there are people. But it's true. A lot of the polyglots I know, in these they go to these polyglot conferences, a lot of them are not from the U.S., but there's plenty from the U.S. too. I mean, they're really from all over the place. It's just more of like a.
yeah.
I met
Yeah. They're also,
I met this kid. I met this guy I was talking to in one of these like rooms they have there for casual conversations. Like, and this
Mhm.
guy, his native language, he spoke Russian, but his native language was Esperanto. So it's like, I was just like, wait,
The
what?
native language was Esperanto.
Yeah, I didn't know that existed. But then if you hang out with a lot of polyglots, they're like, oh yeah, of course, yeah, I
Yeah.
know tons of that people like that. It's like, to me, I was just like
Oh,
mind blown. They're like, hey everybody, this guy's a native, native Esperanto speaker. And I could understand like
wow.
70% of what he said, or 80% sometimes,
Mm.
and sometimes the whole sentence. Versus like when he spoke Russian, where it could like, oh, okay, that's Russian. So, but yeah, it's weird. The world's um, and there's those things like wiki tongues too, or wiki langs that they have so like people are saving like YouTube videos of minority
Mm.
languages and everything else. But it is weird sometimes the
Mm.
way like and Netflix too, the way it distributes movies now, so you can have a movie in a language that's not spoken by many people, but they're able to find all those people throughout the like what do you call that when people are spread out all over the world, the like
Diaspora.
diaspora.
Diaspora.
Yeah, I was like diaspora, no,
No,
diaspora. There we go. But yeah,
diaspora. Yeah.
see, I just showed you I'm not really. No, I showed you I really am American, because Americans
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can't speak our own language, so that
Yeah.
shows. But yeah, anyhow, so that was fun talking to you, and yeah, I think I will try to use some of this in my on my channel if possible, if that's okay with you. Is that all right? So I'll put it.
So you
Yeah.
don't know where I'm from, huh?
Oh yeah. So yeah. Well, I've been.
What's your final guess?
You're
What's
one
your
of those
final guess?
citizens of the world. It's like I told some of the Brazilian kids I was talking to the other day. Yeah, I'm from. Yeah, it's because I'm from planet Mars. I've only been here a little bit time learning Portuguese and other languages. So just but I'll
Mm.
talk to you next time. That's my like moniker, because when I was in Spain learning Spanish, I was talking to this. I already spoke several languages, and so this Austrian girl, who was also in my class learning Spanish, she said to her friend that yeah, he's a kleine Sprach Genie. So for that, I was just like, so I thought, okay, I'll take that, and I'll be, uh, that'll be the Lil, and then the polyglot thing, because lots of people are, what is this YouTube thing you sent me?
It's my
Oh, that's
language
yours.
channel.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You got a lot more than me than I do. Language Ice
Yeah.
Path. That's and only 380 views on that bad boy. That I would think that would be like something that would nothing gone viral here yet, huh? Except you're speaking 9 languages at different levels. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. People seem to like those, but
So I will tell you where I'm from if you want to know. You want to know?
yeah, sure. Where you from?
Or you will have a final
Wait,
guess.
yeah, sure. Where you from? Where you from? Yeah,
So
where
I'm
are you
from
from?
Germany.
You're from Germany?
I'm from Germany. Yeah, it's my native language, German, Deutsch.
Where in Germany?
Uh, sorry,
Which part of Germany?
Bavaria.
Ah, okay. So that was why the you said that being close to a place where they speak Italy or Italian or whatever or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So can't you
But I
also
live in Switzerland.
you lived in Switzerland too? Oh, you live in
I live
Switzerland.
in Switzerland.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that's
So
fine.
that's
Yeah.
why I speak Italian and
So
French also.
can you
Yeah.
speak also Bayerisch and Schweizerdeutsch? Those
Yeah.
two? Those can you speak them at
Yeah.
the same time? and
So,
confuse everybody.
so Schweizerdeutsch reden, wenn du willst, kann ich mit dir auf Schweizerdeutsch auch reden.
Yeah, that
Ja,
I could like say, yeah, that's Swiss German. I know because I
ja,
can't
das
under.
ist
It's German that I can't. It's the German I can't understand. German. That's the one.
yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so weird. Sometimes it's like we just sometimes it's and apparently also a lot of the Swiss Germans are mutually in it not mutually intelligible as well. It's just it's uh
Yeah.
it's neat. But so
Yeah, but will speak High German as well, so
so you didn't even
they will
count
switch.
you didn't even count those in there like this of languages you spoke. They're
No,
the
I didn't count
the
them.
Swiss
No,
German and the Bayerish.
no, it's dialect. It's dialect in the end, right?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, Swiss German is more different. I mean, it's so weird though. I mean, it's like to me, I think what's more important than with the dialect or language is as far as the difficulty. It's like, is it mutually intelligible? You know,
Mm.
because Portuguese and Italian, or Portuguese and Spanish, or Italian and Spanish, or Italian and Portuguese, they're all more mutually intelligible as far as I'm concerned than like Swiss German and regular German.
I think Swiss German and German are also mutual intelligible. You just have to get used to it, right?
I guess. I mean,
So
but yeah. There's so many. I mean, everything seems different to me in Swiss German, but I don't know. I mean, it's like it's rare that I understand anything versus I can understand a lot more Dutch than I can understand Swiss German. It's super much easier just from
yeah,
start. So I
yeah, it
mean,
is.
yeah, I mean something like that. I'm just like, okay, if a different language is easier to understand than dialect, then yeah, I mean you could still call it a dialect, obviously, but as far as the difficulty of it, I think it's you know it's kind of
I mean, it's
more
basically
impressive if
just cons
more impressive in a way if you can understand a dialect that's really and express yourself in a dialect that's really different than being able to do that in a completely different language, but which is similar enough so it's really easy to understand and make yourself understood. But I don't know. I'm impressed with Swiss
yeah.
German anyhow. And I had this actually friend. She was from Panama, and her thing was just like learning languages just by talking to people and like using Google
Mhm.
Translate and so on. But she spoke fluent Swiss German and from just living in Switzerland, and then like being au pair first, and then she had a boyfriend there. But then but she did the same thing with Portuguese, or which is I mean to me it seems like a lot easier to do that with Portuguese just because Brazilians are so friendly. But yeah, I mean, and her Portuguese was like perfect. I'm just like, yeah, well, that's closer to Spanish, which she spoke originally, but still, I mean, her Portuguese was just like amazing. So I don't know. I think it's all you just gotta find something where you just really enjoy it, and
Mm.
and some people just also enjoy it more, so they pay more attention to certain parts of it. But I don't know. Anyhow, it was fun talking to you, and have a nice night. I think I'm gonna go try to make some
Likewise.
make some multilingual music.
Yeah.
Talk to you
Nice.
later.
Talk to you. I will check out your channel. I will
Okay.
subscribe
Yeah,
also.
I just grabbed it's just yours. So thank you.
Perfect.
All right, take it
I
easy.
appreciate it.